The alarm pierced through forward operating base Reaper at 0547 hours, jolting Colonel Martinez from his morning briefing preparations. Emergency protocols activated across the compound as urgent radio chatter filled the communications center. Staff Sergeant Rodriguez burst through the command tent entrance, his face grim with the weight of catastrophic news. 80 Marines from 3rd Battalion had walked into a perfectly orchestrated ambush during their dawn patrol through Serpent Valley. Enemy snipers had positioned themselves along the ridge line with overlapping fields of fire, turning the narrow valley into a killing zone. The Marines had taken cover behind scattered boulders and a damaged supply truck, but their position offered minimal protection against the elevated shooters. 3 rescue attempts had already failed catastrophically. 2 Apache helicopters had been forced to abort their approach when precision rifle fire shattered their cockpit glass. A quick reaction force of Rangers had been pinned down within minutes of entering the valley mouth, adding 12 more soldiers to the crisis rather than providing relief. Martinez spread the tactical map across his field desk while assembled special operations personnel gathered around the command center. The situation demanded immediate action, yet conventional solutions had proven futile. Time compressed against them as ammunition levels dropped and casualty reports increased from the trapped unit. Colonel Martinez addressed the assembled team with clinical precision, outlining the tactical nightmare facing their brothers in arms. The enemy had chosen their position with devastating effectiveness, controlling the high ground while maintaining concealed firing positions. Standard extraction protocols meant nothing when helicopters could not approach and ground forces could not advance. Sarah Chun stepped forward from her position near the communications equipment, her voice cutting through the heavy silence that had settled over the briefing. She volunteered for a long-range Overwatch mission, speaking with quiet confidence that seemed oddly misplaced among the seasoned warriors surrounding her. Many of you probably know how challenging it can be to watch fellow service members in danger, whether you're stationed stateside or deployed overseas, and this situation demanded immediate action despite the enormous risks. The reaction came swift and dismissive. Staff Sergeant Rodriguez questioned why a logistics coordinator would volunteer for such a dangerous assignment. Several Rangers exchanged skeptical glances while a Navy SEAL muttered about civilians interfering with military operations. Sarah absorbed their doubt without visible reaction, instead focusing on Colonel Martinez with unwavering attention. Sarah's next words surprised everyone present. She requested access to a Barrett 50 caliber rifle system along with advanced scope equipment and ballistic computer integration. Her specificity regarding ammunition types and range-finding capabilities suggested knowledge that extended far beyond typical logistics training. The assembled soldiers fell silent as she asked detailed questions about wind patterns, atmospheric pressure readings, and target distances. Colonel Martinez studied Sarah's composed demeanor while weighing impossible options against dwindling time. Her request seemed absurd given her apparent civilian status, yet something in her bearing suggested capabilities beyond her official designation. The urgency of the situation demanded unconventional solutions, and conventional approaches had already failed with deadly consequences. The communications specialist monitoring radio traffic from the trapped Marines delivered another grim update. Ammunition reserves had dropped to critical levels, while enemy fire prevented any movement toward better defensive positions. Medical supplies were running low, with several wounded requiring immediate evacuation. The window for successful rescue was closing rapidly as the enemy maintained their tactical advantage. Sarah's questions about insertion coordinates and overwatch positions demonstrated tactical thinking that impressed even skeptical special operations veterans. She calculated optimal firing angles and discussed range limitations with precision that suggested extensive training in long-range engagement principles. Her knowledge of ballistic mathematics and environmental factors began shifting perceptions among the assembled professionals. The weight of command pressed heavily on Colonel Martinez as he considered Sarah's proposal against the mounting casualty reports. 80 Marines depended on immediate action, while conventional rescue methods had proven inadequate. Sarah's unexpected expertise offered a potential solution, though her civilian status complicated military command protocols significantly. Martinez made his decision with the decisive authority that had earned his rank through multiple combat deployments. Sarah would deploy with the Barrett system to establish overwatch coverage for a renewed rescue attempt. The assembled Special Operations team would coordinate ground movement, while Sarah provided precision fire support from concealed positions overlooking the valley. Preparation began immediately as Sarah demonstrated familiarity with the Barrett 50 caliber system that surprised everyone observing her actions. Her methodical approach to equipment selection and systematic verification of all components suggested training that extended far beyond basic familiarization. The seeds of revelation had been planted, though the full scope of Sarah's capabilities remained hidden beneath her unassuming exterior. Staff Sergeant Rodriguez approached Colonel Martinez with visible frustration etched across his weathered features. His 23 years of military service had never included civilian contractors assuming active combat roles during emergency operations. The decision to deploy Sarah Chun violated established protocols that had been developed through decades of hard-earned lessons on the battlefield. Rodriguez voiced his concerns with a blunt honesty that had earned him respect throughout multiple deployments. Sending a logistics coordinator into active combat violated chain of command principles while potentially compromising the rescue mission's success. His arguments carried the weight of experience, supported by regulations designed to protect both military personnel and civilian contractors from unnecessary risks. Sarah moved toward the weapons storage area with purposeful strides that suggested familiarity with military armories. The Barrett 50 caliber rifle system occupied a specialized storage case requiring specific handling procedures for its precision components. Her approach to the weapon demonstrated knowledge that extended far beyond casual observation or basic familiarization training sessions. The field stripping process began with Sarah's hands moving across the Barrett system with practiced efficiency. Component separation followed proper sequence protocols while her 2-minute completion time impressed even skeptical observers. Each part received careful inspection for wear patterns, barrel condition, and mechanical integrity that suggested extensive experience with long-range precision rifles. Equipment selection revealed Sarah's depth of knowledge regarding ballistic performance characteristics. She chose specific ammunition types based on range requirements, wind conditions, and target engagement scenarios while dismissing standard loads that would prove inadequate for extreme distance shooting. Her selections included match-grade cartridges typically reserved for special operations sniper teams. The ballistic computer integration process showcased Sarah's understanding of advanced targeting systems. She programmed atmospheric data, ammunition specifications, and range variables with the precision of someone who had performed these calculations countless times under combat conditions. Her efficiency suggested training that extended far beyond theoretical knowledge into practical application. Meteorology specialist Thompson arrived with current weather assessment data for the operational area. Sarah's immediate questions about wind patterns, atmospheric pressure variations, and temperature gradients demonstrated tactical thinking that surprised the trained weather forecaster. Her calculations for wind drift compensation and atmospheric effects exceeded typical military planning standards. Thompson watched with growing amazement as Sarah performed complex ballistic mathematics without electronic assistance. Her mental calculations for bullet drop, wind deflection, and atmospheric compensation matched computer-generated solutions while requiring significantly less time for completion. The precision of her work suggested extensive training in long-range engagement principles. Radio operator Johnson expressed his skepticism through comments about office workers attempting to perform soldiers' duties. His disparaging remarks reflected the sentiment shared by many personnel who questioned civilian involvement in active combat operations. Johnson's experience with logistics coordinators had never included individuals with apparent tactical expertise. Sarah's response came through her actions rather than defensive words. Her systematic approach to mission preparation demonstrated competence that challenged preconceived notions about civilian contractor capabilities. The gap between her apparent position and displayed expertise created cognitive dissonance among observing military personnel. Coordinate selection required Sarah to identify optimal firing positions for engaging targets at extreme range. Her request for insertion points located 2,800 meters from the target ridge demonstrated understanding of ballistic limitations while maximizing tactical advantage. The specificity of her positioning requirements suggested advanced knowledge of sniper employment principles. Terrain analysis revealed Sarah's familiarity with topographical interpretation and tactical positioning concepts. She identified concealed approaches, natural camouflage opportunities, and escape routes with the thoroughness of someone trained in reconnaissance operations. Her tactical thinking impressed staff members who had initially questioned her qualifications. The reconnaissance photographs spread across the planning table showed detailed imagery of enemy positions along the ridgeline. Sarah's analysis identified probable sniper hides, observation posts, and communication routes with accuracy that surprised intelligence specialists. Her tactical assessment revealed capabilities that extended far beyond logistics coordination duties. Pattern recognition became evident as Sarah traced enemy movement routes and identified defensive vulnerabilities in their positioning. Her ability to predict enemy behavior and locate tactical weaknesses suggested training in special operations methodology. The depth of her analysis challenged assumptions about her background and experience level. Communication protocols required establishment of radio frequencies and call signs for the upcoming mission. Sarah's familiarity with military radio procedures and tactical communication standards suggested training that extended beyond civilian contractor orientation programs. Her knowledge of proper protocols impressed experienced communications personnel. Equipment verification proceeded with Sarah conducting final inspections of all mission-critical components. Her systematic approach to gear preparation followed military standards while demonstrating attention to detail that had been developed through extensive field experience. Each item received careful examination for functionality and reliability under combat conditions. The mission timeline compressed as trapped Marines reported increasingly desperate circumstances from their valley position. Sarah's preparation efficiency contrasted sharply with the mounting urgency, while her demonstrated competence began shifting perceptions among initially skeptical military personnel. The foundation for mission success had been established despite lingering questions about her true background and qualifications. Captain Williams powered up the UH-60 Blackhawk while expressing serious reservations about transporting civilian personnel into active combat zones. His 15 years of military aviation had never included missions where logistics coordinators deployed alongside special operations equipment to engage enemy forces. The flight plan violated standard safety protocols designed to protect non-combatants from unnecessary exposure to hostile fire. Williams voiced his concerns through the headset communication system as rotor blades achieved operational speed. Civilian contractors typically remained at secure forward operating bases rather than deploying to positions within enemy weapon range. His responsibility for passenger safety conflicted with mission requirements that placed Sarah directly into harm's way. The helicopter lifted off from forward operating base Reaper, with Sarah secured in the passenger compartment alongside her Barrett .50 caliber rifle system. Her calm demeanor contrasted sharply with the gravity of the situation, while her systematic equipment checks suggested familiarity with helicopter transport operations. The gap between her apparent civilian status and displayed competence created ongoing confusion among crew members. Terrain navigation began as the helicopter approached the insertion points selected by Sarah during mission planning. The rocky landscape below offered numerous concealment opportunities while presenting significant challenges for movement across uneven ground. Sarah studied the approaching terrain through her window with the focused attention of someone experienced in tactical positioning. The insertion proceeded without incident as Williams expertly maneuvered the helicopter to a concealed landing zone approximately 3 kilometers from Sarah's intended firing position. Her equipment offload demonstrated efficiency that impressed the crew, while her immediate orientation toward the target area suggested tactical awareness developed through extensive field experience. Ground movement commenced with Sarah selecting an optimal route through the challenging terrain that avoided exposed areas while maintaining concealment from potential enemy observation. Her navigation choices demonstrated understanding of tactical movement principles, including use of natural cover, shadow patterns, and elevation changes to remain undetected during approach. The radio update from Corporal Jackson delivered devastating news about the trapped Marines' deteriorating situation. Ammunition supplies had dropped to critical levels, with approximately 12 hours of effective defensive capability remaining. Enemy pressure had prevented any movement toward better positions, while casualties mounted from continuous sniper fire. Jackson's voice carried the strain of prolonged combat as he reported enemy tactics designed to maximize psychological pressure on the trapped unit. The enemy snipers had established a systematic harassment pattern that prevented rest while gradually depleting ammunition through forced defensive responses. Time worked against the Marines, with each passing hour bringing them closer to complete vulnerability. Sarah established her firing position with methodical precision that demonstrated extensive training in long-range engagement operations. Her selection of a concealed location offered optimal sight lines toward the target ridge while providing multiple escape routes if her position became compromised. The setup process followed professional standards typically associated with special operations sniper teams. Equipment deployment revealed Sarah's expertise with advanced targeting systems as she assembled rangefinder equipment, wind measurement devices, and ballistic calculation tools. Her systematic approach to position preparation suggested muscle memory developed through countless repetitions under various field conditions. Each component received careful calibration for maximum accuracy at extreme distances. Enemy position identification began as Sarah conducted systematic observation of the ridge line through her high-powered scope. She located 6 confirmed sniper positions with overlapping fields of fire that had been professionally established to control the entire valley floor. The enemy's tactical competence suggested military training rather than irregular fighter capabilities. Pattern analysis revealed enemy behavior cycles as Sarah documented movement patterns, shift changes, and communication protocols through extended observation. Her ability to predict enemy actions and identify vulnerabilities demonstrated tactical thinking developed through advanced military training. The intelligence gathered would prove crucial for engagement planning. Initial ranging shots at distant reference points demonstrated Sarah's exceptional marksmanship capabilities at extreme distances. Her accuracy at ranges exceeding 2,500 meters impressed even her own expectations, while confirming equipment calibration and environmental condition calculations. The precision of her shooting established confidence for engaging enemy targets. Communication establishment with the trapped Marine unit created surprise when Sarah's voice came across their radio frequency. The unexpected presence of a female operator providing sniper support challenged their assumptions while offering hope for their desperate situation. Her professional communication style suggested military training despite her apparent civilian status. Corporal Jackson responded with cautious optimism as Sarah confirmed her positioning and capability to provide precision fire support. The trapped Marines had endured hours of continuous harassment without effective counterfire capability. Sarah's arrival offered the first realistic opportunity for breaking the tactical stalemate that had developed. Systematic observation through the scope revealed detailed intelligence about enemy positions, equipment types, and defensive preparations. Sarah began compiling target priority lists based on tactical importance while calculating optimal engagement sequences for maximum effectiveness. Her methodical approach to mission planning demonstrated expertise that extended far beyond basic marksmanship training. The foundation for tactical success had been established as Sarah completed her positioning and began detailed analysis of enemy vulnerabilities. Her professional setup and demonstrated capabilities offered hope for the trapped Marines while raising questions about her true background and training. The stage was set for engagement that would reveal the full extent of her remarkable abilities. Sarah's scope revealed the telltale muzzle flash from the primary enemy sniper position as he fired another harassment round toward the trapped Marines below. The brief signature lasted mere milliseconds, but her trained eye captured the precise location along the ridge line where deadly accurate fire had originated. Analysis of the flash pattern indicated a professional marksman using military-grade equipment with sound suppression capabilities. Mathematical calculations flowed through Sarah's mind as she computed the ballistic solution for a target located 2,650 meters from her concealed position. Wind speed measured at 8 miles per hour from the northwest required compensation of 4 minutes of angle, while atmospheric pressure and temperature demanded additional adjustments. Her mental calculations matched the ballistic computer solution with precision that demonstrated extensive training. The Barrett 50 caliber rifle settled into Sarah's shoulder with familiar weight as she acquired the target through her scope's crosshairs. Breathing control techniques learned through countless hours of training allowed her to find the natural respiratory pause where body movement ceased completely. The trigger press came as a surprise even to herself, following the fundamental principles of precision marksmanship. The massive cartridge's report echoed across the valley as the bullet traveled its trajectory toward the enemy position. Sarah maintained scope observation to confirm target engagement, while the projectile covered the distance in just over 3 seconds. The enemy sniper's position erupted in a cloud of dust and debris as the 50 caliber round found its mark with devastating accuracy. Radio chatter from the trapped Marine unit exploded with excitement as harassment fire from the primary enemy position ceased immediately. Corporal Jackson's voice carried amazement as he reported that their tormentor had been silenced by incredibly precise, supporting fire from an unknown source. The Marines expressed disbelief at the accuracy of the shot while questioning the identity of their mysterious benefactor. Communications intercepted from enemy frequencies revealed confusion and alarm as hostile forces attempted to understand the source of the counter-sniper fire. Their professional discipline dissolved into concerned discussions about the presence of coalition's special operations teams, equipped with long-range precision rifles. Fear crept into their transmissions as tactical advantage shifted against them. Back at Forward Operating Base Reaper, Major Thompson monitored the unfolding situation through radio communications while questioning the wisdom of allowing civilian contractor involvement in active combat operations. His concerns focused on legal implications, safety protocols, and potential diplomatic complications if Sarah became a casualty during unauthorized military action. Thompson voiced his objections directly to Colonel Martinez, arguing that Sarah should withdraw immediately from her exposed position before enemy forces could locate and target her. Military regulations governing civilian contractor employment explicitly prohibited participation in direct combat roles except under extraordinary circumstances. The current situation demanded immediate reassessment of Sarah's involvement. Sarah's scope tracked toward the second confirmed enemy position as hostile snipers attempted to maintain pressure on the trapped Marines despite the loss of their primary shooter. Her systematic approach to target engagement followed established priorities based on tactical importance and threat assessment. Each subsequent target would require new ballistic calculations due to varying distances and environmental factors. The second engagement presented greater complexity with the target positioned at 2,720 meters among rocky terrain that provided enhanced concealment. Sarah's patience became evident as she waited for optimal target presentation while maintaining observation through her scope. Professional snipers understood that rushed shots often resulted in missed opportunities and compromised positions. Target acquisition came when the enemy sniper shifted position to engage the Marines from a new angle. Sarah's crosshairs settled on the briefly exposed target as her ballistic calculations adjusted for the increased range and different atmospheric conditions. The shot broke clean with the same methodical precision that had characterized her first engagement. The second enemy elimination created immediate tactical impact as Marine suppression fire ceased from that sector of the ridgeline. Corporal Jackson reported renewed ability to maneuver within their defensive perimeter while enemy pressure decreased significantly. The psychological effect on both friendly and enemy forces became apparent through radio communications. Colonel Martinez began recognizing that Sarah's capabilities exceeded any reasonable expectations for civilian contractor personnel. Her demonstrated accuracy at extreme ranges matched or exceeded the performance of elite military snipers with years of specialized training. Questions about her background and qualifications demanded immediate investigation through proper military channels. Sarah identified the third target opportunity as enemy forces attempted to reposition their remaining snipers to compensate for eliminated positions. The hostile shooter moved between concealed locations along the ridge line, creating brief windows of exposure that required immediate exploitation. Her patience and timing would determine success or failure of the engagement. The third successful elimination at 2,750 meters demonstrated Sarah's consistency under pressure while enemy forces struggled to maintain their tactical advantage. Each confirmed target created cascading effects throughout the hostile force structure as confusion and fear replaced confidence and control. The trapped Marines reported significant improvement in their tactical situation. Radio intercepts revealed enemy discussions about withdrawing from exposed positions due to effective counter-sniper fire from coalition forces. Their professional assessment recognized superior marksmanship capabilities that exceeded their ability to counter effectively. Fear of additional casualties drove tactical reconsideration of their established positions. Major Thompson's concerns intensified as Sarah's combat effectiveness became undeniable, while her civilian status created unprecedented complications for military command authority. The success of her engagement conflicted with regulations designed to protect non-combatants, while her results exceeded expectations for professional military snipers. The tactical situation had shifted dramatically in favor of the trapped Marines as Sarah's precision fire eliminated three primary threat sources. Enemy confidence eroded, while friendly morale improved significantly through effective supporting fire. The foundation for successful rescue operations had been established through exceptional individual performance that defied conventional expectations about civilian contractor capabilities. Major Thompson's voice crackled through the radio with unmistakable authority as he issued direct orders for Sarah to cease all combat operations immediately. His command carried the weight of military regulation and legal precedent that prohibited civilian contractors from engaging in active hostilities regardless of tactical circumstances. Safety protocols demanded her immediate withdrawal from the exposed forward position to prevent potential international incidents. Thompson's directive specified that Sarah should abandon her position and return to forward operating base Reaper for comprehensive debriefing regarding her unauthorized participation in combat operations. His concerns extended beyond immediate safety to encompass broader implications of civilian involvement in military action that could create diplomatic complications with host nation authorities and international oversight organizations. Sarah monitored the radio transmission while maintaining scope observation of enemy positions along the ridge line. Her response came through continued professional engagement rather than verbal acknowledgement of orders that conflicted with tactical necessity. The fourth enemy sniper had repositioned to a new hide site approximately 2,750 meters from her location, requiring immediate neutralization to maintain pressure relief for the trapped Marines. The moving target presented Sarah's most challenging engagement opportunity as the enemy sniper relocated between concealed positions in an attempt to re-establish effective firing lanes toward the Marine defensive perimeter. Her scope tracked the target's movement pattern, while ballistic calculations adjusted for the increased complexity of engaging a moving hostile at extreme range. Sarah's patience demonstrated tactical discipline as she waited for optimal target presentation during the enemy's repositioning movement. Professional snipers understood that moving targets required precise timing and advanced marksmanship techniques that separated elite shooters from average marksmen. Her trigger control and follow-through would determine success or failure of this critical engagement. The Barrett rifle's report echoed across the valley as Sarah engaged the moving target with precision that exceeded normal expectations for such a challenging shot. The .50 caliber projectile intercepted the enemy sniper during his movement between positions, eliminating the threat before he could establish effective fire toward the trapped Marines below. Corporal Jackson's excited radio transmission confirmed the tactical impact of Sarah's fourth successful elimination as Marine freedom of movement increased significantly within their defensive perimeter. The systematic reduction of enemy sniper positions had created safe zones that allowed for casualty treatment, ammunition redistribution, and improved defensive positioning that had been impossible under continuous enemy observation and fire. Jackson reported that his Marines could now establish better firing positions and coordinate defensive improvements that had been prevented by accurate enemy harassment fire. The psychological impact on his troops became evident through improved morale and renewed confidence in their ability to survive until rescue operations could be completed successfully. Captain Rodriguez received orders from Major Thompson to personally travel to Sarah's position and escort her back to base regardless of tactical circumstances or ongoing combat effectiveness. His mission included ensuring Sarah's immediate withdrawal from the combat zone while documenting her actions for subsequent military investigation and potential disciplinary proceedings. Rodriguez departed Forward Operating Base Reaper with a small security team tasked with locating Sarah's concealed position and implementing major command directives despite the obvious tactical success of her engagement activities. His professional military background created internal conflict between following orders and recognizing exceptional combat performance that was saving Marine lives. Sarah's tactical awareness allowed her to predict enemy movement patterns as hostile forces attempted to adapt their positioning to counter the effective counter-sniper fire. Her analysis of enemy behavior suggested professional military training among the hostile snipers who demonstrated tactical competence in their repositioning attempts and communication discipline under pressure. The fifth enemy engagement opportunity developed as hostile snipers attempted coordinated movement to new positions that would restore their tactical advantage over the trapped Marine unit. Sarah's scope acquired the target during his exposed movement phase, while her ballistic calculations compensated for atmospheric conditions and target motion variables. Precision fire eliminated the fifth enemy position with the same methodical accuracy that had characterized Sarah's previous engagements. Her consistency under pressure demonstrated training and experience levels that exceeded normal expectations for civilian personnel, while raising serious questions about her actual background and qualifications among observing military professionals. Enemy communications intercepted by signals intelligence revealed growing alarm and tactical confusion as hostile forces struggled to maintain effective operations against superior counter-sniper fire. Their professional assessment recognized capabilities that exceeded their ability to counter, while fear of additional casualties drove consideration of tactical withdrawal from exposed ridge positions. The sixth target presented itself as enemy forces made desperate attempts to relocate their remaining effective positions to areas that might provide better concealment from the unknown sniper who had devastated their tactical arrangement. Sarah's patient observation through her scope identified the movement pattern before target acquisition became possible. Sarah's sixth successful elimination further reduced enemy capability while demonstrating remarkable consistency in accuracy and tactical judgment under combat conditions. Each engagement had been executed with professional competence that impressed even skeptical military observers, while creating undeniable tactical advantage for the endangered Marine unit. Captain Rodriguez arrived at Sarah's general vicinity and began the challenging process of locating her concealed position among the rocky terrain that provided excellent camouflage opportunities. His approach demonstrated tactical awareness, while his mission required terminating the most effective supporting fire that the trapped Marines had received during their desperate situation. Rodriguez observed Sarah's professional shooting position setup, including proper camouflage, optimal sight lines, systematic equipment arrangement, and methodical target engagement processes that matched elite military sniper standards. Her competence became undeniable despite official civilian contractor status that created ongoing confusion about her true capabilities and background. Marine Commander Lieutenant Colonel Hayes transmitted a direct request through military radio channels for continued precision fire support from the unknown sniper, whose exceptional performance had transformed the tactical situation. His formal request created direct conflict with Major Thompson's withdrawal orders, while emphasizing the critical importance of Sarah's continued engagement for Marine survival and successful rescue operations. Staff Sergeant Rodriguez initiated a comprehensive search through military personnel databases while monitoring Sarah's continuing engagement from her concealed ridge position. His investigation began with standard contractor verification procedures before expanding into classified military records that required specialized access protocols. The discrepancy between Sarah's apparent civilian status and demonstrated combat capabilities demanded immediate resolution through official channels. Rodriguez's initial searches revealed basic contractor information, including Sarah Chen's logistics coordination assignment and forward operating base clearance levels. However, deeper investigation uncovered restricted file sections requiring security clearances above his current authorization level. The protected information suggested military background far more extensive than indicated by her civilian contractor documentation. Sarah's scope tracked the 7th enemy target as hostile snipers attempted to establish new firing positions using advanced tactical movement techniques. Their coordinated repositioning indicated professional military training, while their communication discipline suggested special operations background among the enemy force structure. Her prediction of their movement patterns demonstrated tactical thinking that matched their professional competence. Target acquisition required Sarah to anticipate enemy movement rather than react to exposure opportunities, as the hostile snipers had learned to minimize time in vulnerable positions. Her understanding of tactical psychology allowed prediction of enemy behavior patterns, while her ballistic calculations compensated for engaging targets during their movement phases between concealed positions. The 7th elimination demonstrated Sarah's ability to engage targets using predictive shooting techniques that separated elite marksmen from conventional snipers. Her precision during dynamic engagement scenarios exceeded normal training standards while confirming tactical competence that suggested extensive special operations background despite her official civilian contractor status. Captain Williams monitored radio communications from his helicopter position while noting Sarah's usage of specialized military terminology typically associated with special operations units. Her tactical language included codes and procedures not normally known to civilian personnel, while her communication discipline matched professional military standards under combat conditions. Williams documented specific instances where Sarah employed classified communication protocols that required advanced security clearances and specialized training programs. Her familiarity with restricted military codes suggested background in special operations communities where such knowledge was essential for mission success and operational security requirements. Personnel database searches revealed that Sarah Chen's complete military record required brigade-level security clearance for access beyond basic identification information. The protected file sections indicated service history involving classified operations and specialized training programs that exceeded normal military contractor requirements. Rodriguez's investigation had reached the limits of his authorization level. Sarah identified the eighth target opportunity as enemy forces attempted coordinated movement designed to overwhelm her position through simultaneous exposure from multiple locations. Their tactical adaptation demonstrated professional military thinking while creating complex engagement scenarios that tested her ability to prioritize targets and manage multiple threats effectively. Multiple target engagement required Sarah to sequence her shots based on threat priority while managing ammunition expenditure and position security considerations. Her tactical decision-making process demonstrated advanced training in combat scenarios involving superior enemy numbers and professional opposition capabilities that exceeded irregular fighter competence levels. The eighth successful elimination confirmed Sarah's ability to operate effectively against coordinated enemy tactics while maintaining accuracy standards that impressed professional military observers. Her performance under increased pressure demonstrated training and experience levels that contradicted her apparent civilian contractor status, while raising serious questions about her actual background. Marine unit communications revealed their first successful tactical movement in over 8 hours as Sarah's systematic elimination of enemy positions created safe corridors for defensive repositioning.
Corporal Jackson reported significant improvement in their tactical situation while expressing amazement at the precision and effectiveness of supporting fire from their unknown benefactor. Jackson's Marines began implementing defensive improvements that had been impossible under continuous enemy observation and harassment fire. Their ability to redistribute ammunition, treat casualties, and establish better firing positions demonstrated the tactical impact of Sarah's exceptional marksmanship performance against professionally trained enemy snipers. Colonel Martinez initiated contact with higher command requesting comprehensive background investigation of Sarah Chun through military intelligence channels.
His formal request included documentation of her combat performance and demonstrated capabilities that exceeded normal civilian contractor parameters while creating questions about her actual military status and training background. Martinez's communication emphasized the urgent need for clarification regarding Sarah's qualifications and authorization for combat operations that violated standard civilian contractor protocols. Her exceptional performance had saved Marine lives while creating unprecedented command authority questions that demanded immediate resolution through proper military channels. Radio operator Johnson documented Sarah's usage of specialized military codes during tactical communications that indicated familiarity with restricted procedures, typically known only to special operations personnel. Her communication protocols matched classified standards, while her tactical language suggested extensive training in military environments far beyond civilian contractor orientation programs. Johnson's analysis revealed that Sarah's radio discipline and procedural knowledge exceeded that of many active-duty military personnel, while her familiarity with classified communication systems indicated security clearances and specialized training that contradicted her apparent civilian status. The evidence demanded investigation through proper military intelligence channels. Enemy communications intercepted through signals intelligence revealed growing desperation as hostile forces recognized their tactical disadvantage against superior marksmanship capabilities. Their professional assessment acknowledged countersniper effectiveness that exceeded their ability to maintain effective operations, while fear of additional casualties drove consideration of tactical withdrawal. The systematic reduction of enemy capabilities had shifted tactical momentum in favor of the trapped Marines, while demonstrating individual performance that exceeded normal military standards. Sarah's consistent accuracy and tactical competence had created conditions for successful rescue operations, while raising fundamental questions about her true identity and qualifications that demanded immediate investigation through proper command channels. Enemy reinforcements crested the ridge line in coordinated tactical formation as additional sniper teams arrived to counter the devastating effectiveness of Sarah's precision fire. The new arrivals demonstrated professional military movement techniques while deploying advanced equipment that included thermal imaging systems and electronic detection capabilities designed to locate and eliminate her concealed position. Sarah's scope revealed the enhanced threat as enemy forces established overlapping fields of observation using systematic search patterns that indicated special operations training. Their coordinated movement and communication discipline suggested elite military background, while their equipment capabilities exceeded irregular fighter standards by significant margins. The tactical situation had escalated beyond simple counter-sniper operations. The reinforced enemy unit deployed spotter teams, equipped with advanced optical systems designed to locate concealed sniper positions through systematic terrain analysis. Sarah recognized their professional competence through observed movement patterns and tactical coordination that matched special operations standards she had encountered during previous deployments in classified environments. Personnel Office Specialist Martinez completed her investigation into Sarah Chin's military background after receiving authorization for brigade-level security clearance verification. The protected file sections revealed service history involving multiple combat deployments with Marine Corps Special Operations units, including classified missions that required exceptional marksmanship capabilities and advanced tactical training. Martinez discovered that Sarah's official record included designation as a certified sniper instructor with documented performance records that exceeded normal military standards. Her training background encompassed advanced marksmanship programs, special operations methodology, and classified weapon systems that explained her exceptional performance during the current emergency situation. Sarah identified multiple simultaneous target opportunities as enemy teams attempted to overwhelm her position through coordinated exposure from different locations along the ridgeline. The complex engagement scenario required advanced tactical thinking and rapid target prioritization while maintaining accuracy standards under significantly increased pressure from professional opposition forces. Target sequencing became critical as Sarah calculated optimal engagement order based on threat priority, target exposure duration, and tactical impact on overall enemy capabilities. Her systematic approach to multiple target management demonstrated training in advanced combat scenarios that exceeded normal sniper employment doctrine, while showcasing tactical competence developed through extensive special operations experience. The ninth enemy elimination targeted the spotter team leader, whose thermal imaging equipment posed the greatest threat to Sarah's concealed position. Her precision shot at 2,820 meters eliminated the immediate detection threat while disrupting enemy coordination capabilities that had been organizing systematic searches for her location. Advanced tactical techniques became evident as Sarah employed deliberate near-miss shots designed to influence enemy movement patterns rather than achieve direct elimination. Her strategic use of suppressive fire herded hostile forces toward predetermined positions where subsequent engagements would be more favorable, while demonstrating tactical thinking that exceeded conventional sniper employment methods. The psychological impact of Sarah's deliberate tactical manipulation created confusion among enemy forces who recognized superior tactical competence while struggling to counter methodical pressure that controlled their movement options. Her strategic approach demonstrated advanced training in psychological warfare techniques typically associated with special operations units. Enemy spotter team elimination came through Sarah's 10th successful engagement as she targeted the thermal detection specialist whose equipment threatened her operational security. The precision shot at extreme range eliminated the primary technological threat, while confirming her ability to operate effectively against enhanced enemy capabilities and professional opposition forces. Colonel Martinez received preliminary background information confirming Sarah's status as decorated Marine Corps veteran with extensive special operations experience, including multiple combat deployments and advanced sniper training certifications. Her official record explained her exceptional performance while raising questions about her current civilian contractor assignment and apparent logistics coordination duties. Martinez learned that Sarah held instructor qualifications for advanced marksmanship programs and had served with classified special operations units whose mission parameters remained restricted above his current security clearance level. Her background provided context for tactical capabilities that had seemed impossible for civilian contractor personnel to possess. Radio communications from the trapped Marine unit revealed significant improvement in their tactical situation as Sarah's systematic elimination of enemy positions created opportunities for defensive enhancement and casualty treatment. Corporal Jackson requested immediate resupply operations that had become feasible due to reduced enemy observation and harassment fire capabilities. Jackson reported that Sarah's precision counter-sniper fire had created safe corridors for helicopter approach and tactical movement that had been impossible under previous enemy control of the ridgeline. His Marines could now coordinate with rescue operations while maintaining defensive security that ensured survival until extraction operations could be completed successfully. Enemy communications intercepted through signals intelligence revealed tactical reassessment as hostile forces recognized their inability to counter superior marksmanship capabilities. Professional military leadership among the enemy began considering tactical withdrawal options, while acknowledging that continued operations would result in unacceptable casualty rates against exceptional individual performance. The systematic degradation of enemy tactical capabilities had shifted operational momentum decisively in favor of coalition forces, while demonstrating individual competence that exceeded normal military performance standards. Sarah's consistent accuracy and tactical judgment had created conditions for successful rescue operations, while her true background began emerging through official military channels. Thermal detection equipment destroyed during Sarah's engagement of the spotter team eliminated the primary technological threat to her concealed position, while confirming her ability to prioritize targets based on tactical importance rather than simple opportunity. Her strategic thinking demonstrated advanced training that separated elite operators from conventional military personnel. Coordinated enemy movement patterns began deteriorating as superior counter-sniper fire disrupted their tactical coordination, while fear of additional casualties influenced their operational decision-making processes. The professional military confidence that had characterized their initial operations dissolved under consistent pressure from exceptional individual performance that exceeded their ability to counter effectively. The classified personnel file, unlocked through brigade-level security authorization, revealed the complete scope of Sarah Chen's military background, as Colonel Martinez accessed records that explained her extraordinary combat performance. Her official designation included Marine Corps sniper instructor with advanced certifications in long-range precision marksmanship, special operations methodology, and classified weapon systems employment across multiple combat theaters. Martinez discovered that Sarah held documented performance records, including successful engagements at ranges exceeding 3,200 meters during classified operations in Afghanistan and Iraq. Her official training background encompassed every advanced marksmanship program offered by Marine Corps Special Operations, while her instructor qualifications have been earned through exceptional performance that placed her among the elite few authorized to train other snipers. The file revealed Sarah's decoration with the Medal of Valor for actions during a classified rescue operation where her precision fire had saved an entire reconnaissance team trapped behind enemy lines. Her combat record included 7 confirmed tours in special operations capacity with documented elimination of high-value targets that had strategic impact on coalition operations throughout multiple theaters. Sarah identified an extreme-range target opportunity as enemy forces positioned a machine gun team at 3,150 meters from her concealed location. The weapon system threatened Marine movement toward extraction points, while its elevated position provided commanding fields of fire that could prevent helicopter rescue operations. Elimination of this target would require shooting at the absolute maximum effective range of her Barrett rifle system. Ballistic calculations for the extreme-range engagement pushed Sarah's computational skills to their limits as atmospheric conditions, ammunition performance characteristics, and target exposure factors combined to create the most challenging shot of her military career. Wind measurement indicated variable conditions across the extended bullet trajectory, while temperature gradients and humidity levels affected projectile performance throughout its flight path. The machine gun position required Sarah to engage a partially concealed target at a distance that exceeded normal combat engagement parameters, even for elite snipers. Her scope adjustment and breathing control techniques became critical as the margin for error decreased significantly with increased range, while target acquisition demanded absolute precision in scope alignment and trigger control. Sarah's shot at 3,150 meters represented the pinnacle of long-range marksmanship as the .50 caliber projectile traveled through variable atmospheric conditions before impacting the enemy machine gun position with devastating accuracy. The elimination of the weapon system immediately reduced suppressive fire that had prevented Marine movement while demonstrating capabilities that exceeded normal human performance limitations. Enemy counter-sniper teams, equipped with advanced detection equipment, began systematic searches for Sarah's position using thermal imaging systems, electronic surveillance devices, and coordinated observation techniques designed to locate elite marksmen. Their professional competence indicated special operations background, while their equipment capabilities exceeded conventional military standards significantly. Sarah recognized the enhanced threat posed by professional counter-sniper teams and initiated position displacement procedures using advanced camouflage techniques and tactical movement that had been perfected through years of special operations deployment. Her ability to remain undetected while maintaining effective engagement capability demonstrated training that exceeded normal military sniper doctrine. Camouflage enhancement included natural vegetation integration, thermal signature reduction, and movement patterns designed to avoid detection by electronic surveillance systems while maintaining optimal firing positions. Sarah's expertise in concealment techniques reflected specialized training that enabled operations against sophisticated enemy detection capabilities throughout extended engagements. The enemy counter-sniper search patterns revealed their understanding of advanced sniper employment techniques as they focused on optimal firing positions and concealment opportunities that would appeal to professional marksmen. Their systematic approach indicated training in counter-sniper operations, while their equipment suggested capabilities designed specifically to neutralize elite sniper threats. Position displacement required Sarah to maintain engagement capability while avoiding detection by enemy forces who understood professional sniper methodology. Her movement between concealed locations demonstrated tactical competence that enabled continued operations against sophisticated opposition while preserving operational security necessary for mission completion. Radio communications monitoring revealed usage of Sarah's informal call sign among Marine Corps sniper community members who recognized her voice and communication style during tactical coordination with the trapped unit. Her reputation within the elite marksmanship community became evident through professional recognition that transcended official rank structure and organizational boundaries. The call sign Ghost Walker emerged through radio chatter as Marines familiar with special operations community identified Sarah's distinctive communication patterns and tactical methodology. Her legendary status among professional snipers explained the exceptional performance that had seemed impossible for civilian contractor personnel while confirming her position within elite military circles. Colonel Martinez learned through classified channels that Sarah held multiple combat performance records, including longest confirmed elimination, most targets eliminated in single engagement, and most successful rescue operations supported through precision fire. Her achievements had established benchmarks for sniper performance that remained unmatched throughout Marine Corps Special Operations history. Documentation revealed Sarah's role in training programs that had produced the current generation of Marine Corps snipers, while her methodology had been incorporated into official doctrine for advanced marksmanship instruction. Her influence on sniper development extended throughout military special operations communities where her techniques had become standard practice. Enemy machine gun elimination at extreme range created immediate tactical advantage, as trapped Marines reported freedom of movement toward extraction coordinates that had been established for helicopter rescue operations. Corporal Jackson confirmed that his unit could now advance under Sarah's overwatch protection while maintaining defensive security during movement to pickup zones. Coordinated Marine movement began as Sarah provided precision overwatch coverage that eliminated threats as they emerged, while her exceptional accuracy ensured safe passage for wounded personnel who required immediate medical evacuation. Her protection enabled tactical coordination that had been impossible under previous enemy control of commanding positions. The systematic demonstration of capabilities that exceeded normal human performance had established Sarah's position among legendary military figures, while her tactical impact transformed an impossible rescue scenario into achievable mission parameters. Her exceptional performance confirmed training and experience that placed her among the elite few capable of such extraordinary individual achievement under extreme combat conditions. Advanced counter-sniper operations continued as enemy forces deployed their most sophisticated detection equipment, while Sarah's position displacement and engagement techniques demonstrated tactical competence that exceeded their ability to counter effectively. Her mastery of advanced sniper methodology had created tactical conditions that enabled successful rescue operations through individual excellence that transcended normal military performance standards. Brigade Commander Colonel Hayes established direct communication with Forward Operating Base Reaper, demanding immediate explanation for unauthorized deployment of civilian contractors in active combat roles that violated established military protocols. His authority superseded local command decisions, while his responsibility for operational oversight required immediate accountability regarding Sarah's exceptional but unauthorized participation in rescue operations. Hayes voiced serious concerns about legal implications, diplomatic complications, and potential violations of international law governing civilian contractor involvement in direct military action against enemy forces. His questions focused on command authorization procedures while demanding documentation of decision-making processes that had resulted in civilian participation in special operations activities. Major Thompson faced direct interrogation regarding his role in authorizing or failing to prevent Sarah's combat deployment despite clear regulations prohibiting civilian contractor involvement in hostile action. His explanations struggled to balance emergency circumstances against established protocols, while Hayes demanded accountability for command decisions that had created unprecedented legal and operational complications. Thompson's defensive responses revealed the complexity of emergency decision-making when conventional solutions had failed catastrophically and time constraints demanded immediate action regardless of regulatory compliance. His justification emphasized the desperate circumstances that had required unconventional approaches while acknowledging the regulatory violations that had resulted from tactical necessity. Sarah maintained systematic engagement of remaining enemy positions as trapped Marines advanced toward extraction coordinates under her protective overwatch coverage. Her precision fire eliminated threats as they emerged while providing tactical intelligence that enabled coordinated movement through dangerous terrain that had been controlled by enemy forces for hours. The systematic reduction of enemy capabilities continued as Sarah's exceptional marksmanship created safe corridors for Marine movement, while her tactical coordination provided real-time threat assessment that prevented casualties during extraction procedures. Her integration with Marine tactical operations demonstrated professional competence that exceeded normal civilian contractor parameters significantly. Mortar fire control became possible as Sarah provided precise, targeting coordinates for Marine indirect fire assets that had been unable to engage enemy positions effectively due to terrain limitations and proximity to friendly forces. Her laser range-finding capabilities and tactical positioning enabled accurate fire support that eliminated remaining enemy strongpoints through coordinated combined arms operations. Target designation procedures revealed Sarah's familiarity with advanced fire control systems as she coordinated mortar strikes using military terminology and tactical procedures that required specialized training typically restricted to qualified forward observers. Her expertise in indirect fire coordination suggested background in advanced military operations beyond sniper specialization. The integrated fire support mission eliminated 3 remaining enemy positions through precision mortar strikes that Sarah coordinated using advanced target acquisition techniques and military fire control procedures. Her tactical coordination transformed isolated sniper operations into combined arms effectiveness that exceeded the capability of either individual element operating independently. Administrative investigation revealed that Sarah had been conducting advanced marksmanship evaluation exercises at Forward Operating Base Reaper when the emergency developed, explaining her immediate availability and equipment access during the crisis situation. Her official presence at the facility had been authorized through proper military training coordination channels. Training coordination documents showed that Sarah's assignment included evaluation of new sniper equipment and tactical procedures under operational conditions while providing advanced instruction to special operations personnel stationed at the forward operating base. Her civilian contractor status facilitated specialized training that exceeded normal military instructor capabilities. Colonel Martinez received direct orders from Brigade Command requiring comprehensive debriefing of Sarah through official military intelligence channels while documenting her exceptional performance for potential incorporation into official tactical doctrine. His responsibility included ensuring proper classification of sensitive information while maintaining operational security regarding advanced techniques. Intelligence debriefing requirements encompass documentation of Sarah's tactical methods, equipment preferences, and performance data that could enhance military training programs while preserving classified information regarding special operations capabilities. Her exceptional achievement demanded analysis for potential integration into official sniper doctrine and training standards. Marine unit movement accelerated as Sarah's systematic elimination of enemy threats created secure corridors for advancement toward helicopter extraction zones that had been established in coordination with aviation assets. Corporal Jackson reported successful progress with 0 additional casualties while maintaining defensive security during tactical displacement. Jackson's Marines implemented coordinated movement techniques under Sarah's overwatch protection while wounded personnel received priority evacuation toward pickup zones that had become accessible through effective counter-sniper operations. Their tactical coordination demonstrated professional military competence, enhanced by exceptional individual support that exceeded normal performance parameters. Final enemy strongpoint elimination required Sarah to coordinate with helicopter assets approaching the extraction zone while maintaining suppressive fire that prevented enemy interference with rescue operations. Her tactical coordination enabled successful completion of extraction procedures that had seemed impossible under previous enemy control of commanding terrain. Aviation coordination revealed Sarah's familiarity with close air support procedures as she provided tactical information that enabled helicopter approach through hostile terrain while maintaining suppressive fire that neutralized remaining threats. Her integration with aviation assets demonstrated training in joint operations that exceeded normal sniper specialization significantly. Helicopter extraction proceeded without incident as Sarah's continuous overwatch eliminated final enemy resistance, while providing tactical security that ensured successful completion of rescue operations. Her exceptional individual performance had transformed an impossible tactical situation into successful mission completion through capabilities that exceeded normal military performance standards. The systematic achievement of tactical objectives through individual excellence had resolved the emergency situation while creating command authority questions that demanded resolution through proper military channels. Sarah's unauthorized but exceptional performance had saved 80 Marine lives while violating established protocols that govern civilian contractor employment in military operations. 0 additional casualties resulted from Sarah's protective overwatch as all trapped Marines reached extraction coordinates successfully while maintaining tactical security throughout movement procedures. Her exceptional achievement confirmed capabilities that placed her among elite military performers, while creating precedent for future emergency response protocols. The helicopter extraction operation concluded with remarkable success as all 80 Marines from 3rd Battalion reached safety without additional casualties during their evacuation from Serpent Valley. Multiple UH-60 Blackhawks completed coordinated pickup procedures under Sarah's continuous overwatch protection, while enemy forces remained suppressed throughout the critical extraction phase that had seemed impossible just hours earlier. Captain Williams reported flawless aviation operations as helicopters approached extraction zones without receiving enemy fire that had previously forced multiple mission aborts. Sarah's systematic elimination of ridgeline threats had created secure corridors for helicopter approach, while her tactical coordination enabled successful completion of rescue operations that conventional methods had failed to achieve. Sarah compiled a comprehensive after-action report documenting 14 confirmed enemy eliminations at ranges between 2,650 and 3,150 meters while maintaining detailed shooting logs that recorded atmospheric conditions, ammunition expenditure, and tactical effectiveness data. Her documentation followed military intelligence standards for operational reporting while providing valuable data for future tactical development and training enhancement. The shooting log revealed exceptional accuracy statistics, with 14 successful eliminations from 14 attempted engagements, representing perfect performance under extreme combat conditions against professional enemy opposition. Sarah's consistency demonstrated capabilities that exceeded documented records for individual sniper performance, while establishing new benchmarks for long-range precision marksmanship under hostile conditions. Equipment analysis at Sarah's firing position revealed professional military setup that matched elite special operations standards, including advanced ballistic computers, precision range-finding equipment, and environmental monitoring devices typically restricted to classified operations. Her tactical arrangement demonstrated expertise in advanced sniper methodology that exceeded civilian contractor expectations significantly. Position assessment showed optimal terrain utilization, including natural camouflage integration, multiple escape routes, and concealment techniques that had prevented enemy detection throughout extended engagement periods. Sarah's tactical positioning demonstrated training in advanced fieldcraft that enabled sustained operations against sophisticated countersniper efforts while maintaining operational effectiveness. Corporal Jackson transmitted a formal request through military channels seeking permission to personally thank the unknown sniper whose exceptional marksmanship had saved his entire unit from certain annihilation. His emotional testimony emphasized the critical importance of Sarah's intervention while expressing profound gratitude for tactical support that had exceeded normal military assistance standards. Jackson's Marines echoed their leader's sentiments through radio communications, praising the precision and effectiveness of supporting fire that had transformed their desperate situation into successful extraction. Their testimonials confirmed the tactical impact of individual excellence, while emphasizing the life-saving importance of Sarah's exceptional performance under extreme combat conditions. Captain Rodriguez submitted official reports documenting Sarah's tactical performance as exceeding the capabilities of active-duty military snipers with extensive combat experience and specialized training backgrounds. His assessment emphasized exceptional individual achievement while questioning assumptions about civilian contractor capabilities and military performance standards under emergency conditions. Rodriguez's evaluation included specific observations regarding Sarah's equipment proficiency, tactical decision-making, and communication discipline that matched or exceeded special operations personnel standards. His professional assessment confirmed capabilities that demanded investigation through proper military intelligence channels while acknowledging tactical success that had saved numerous lives. Brigade Intelligence Officer Lieutenant Colonel Patterson arrived at Forward Operating Base Reaper with authorization to conduct formal debriefing of civilian contractor personnel regarding classified operations involvement and exceptional combat performance. His investigation encompassed legal, tactical, and security implications of unauthorized civilian participation in military action against enemy forces. Patterson's debriefing requirements included comprehensive documentation of Sarah's tactical methods, performance data, and background verification, while ensuring proper classification of sensitive information regarding special operations techniques and capabilities. His responsibility encompassed evaluation of security implications while preserving operational intelligence that could enhance future military effectiveness. Communications analysis revealed that Sarah had employed proper military radio protocols throughout her engagement activities, including correct tactical terminology, appropriate security procedures, and professional communication discipline that matched established special operations standards. Her familiarity with classified communication systems indicated training and clearance levels that exceeded civilian contractor parameters. Technical evaluation confirmed that Sarah's radio usage had followed advanced security protocols typically restricted to special operations personnel, while her tactical coordination had demonstrated expertise in joint operations procedures that required specialized military training. Her communication competence exceeded normal civilian contractor capabilities by significant margins. Medical evaluation of rescued Marines confirmed 0 fatalities and minimal additional casualties during extraction procedures that had been enabled through Sarah's exceptional tactical support. The absence of additional injuries during movement through previously hostile terrain demonstrated the effectiveness of her protective overwatch throughout rescue operations. Casualty statistics showed remarkable success considering the desperate circumstances that had threatened complete unit loss just hours earlier. Sarah's intervention had prevented potential catastrophic casualties while enabling successful extraction that preserved entire Marine unit integrity through individual performance that exceeded normal military capabilities. Equipment recovery procedures included documentation of ammunition expenditure, weapon system performance, and tactical equipment effectiveness under extreme combat conditions. Sarah's methodical approach to equipment management had maximized tactical effectiveness while providing valuable data for future operations and training development within military sniper communities. Performance documentation revealed tactical innovation including advanced target prediction techniques, psychological warfare application, and integrated fire support coordination that exceeded standard sniper employment doctrine. Sarah's methods demonstrated capabilities that demanded analysis for potential incorporation into official military training programs and tactical development initiatives. The successful completion of rescue operations through exceptional individual performance had resolved the immediate crisis while creating broader questions about civilian contractor capabilities, military command protocols, and emergency response procedures. Sarah's achievement demanded recognition while raising policy questions that required resolution through proper military channels and administrative review processes. Lieutenant Colonel Patterson conducted a comprehensive briefing that revealed the complete scope of Sarah Chen's assignment as a specialized civilian contractor providing advanced tactical training and equipment evaluation services to Marine Corps Special Operations units. Her official role encompassed testing new sniper systems, developing improved marksmanship techniques, and providing expert instruction that exceeded capabilities available through normal military training programs. Patterson explained that Sarah's civilian contractor status enabled her to provide specialized expertise that transcended traditional military rank structure while offering advanced instruction based on exceptional combat experience and documented performance records that placed her among elite military performers. Her assignment facilitated knowledge transfer that enhanced operational capabilities throughout special operations communities. Marine Corps personnel records revealed Sarah's distinguished active duty service, including 7 combat deployments with special operations units, multiple decorations for exceptional performance under hostile conditions, and instructor qualifications that had established her reputation within elite military circles. Her transition to civilian contractor status had enabled continued service while providing enhanced flexibility for specialized assignments. Combat deployment history showed Sarah's participation in classified operations throughout Afghanistan, Iraq, and other theaters where her exceptional marksmanship capabilities had provided critical tactical support for numerous successful missions. Her documented performance included confirmed eliminations that had strategic impact, while her tactical expertise had been instrumental in rescue operations involving coalition special operations forces. Staff Sergeant Rodriguez received detailed explanation of Sarah's current assignment, involving evaluation of new Barrett rifle systems, advanced ballistic computer integration, and tactical methodology development that would enhance future sniper training programs. Her testing protocols included operational assessment under realistic conditions that had been interrupted by the emergency situation requiring immediate tactical intervention. Rodriguez learned that Sarah's equipment preferences and tactical techniques were being documented for integration into official Marine Corps sniper training curriculum, while her performance data provided benchmarks for future capability development. Her civilian contractor status facilitated specialized testing that exceeded normal military equipment evaluation procedures, while providing expert analysis of advanced systems. The rescued Marines submitted formal requests through proper military channels seeking permission to express personal gratitude to the exceptional sniper whose precision fire had saved their lives during desperate circumstances in Serpent Valley. Corporal Jackson led the formal petition emphasizing the profound impact of Sarah's tactical support while requesting authorization for direct communication with their unknown benefactor. Marine unit testimonials included detailed accounts of tactical transformation that had occurred through Sarah's exceptional marksmanship, while emphasizing the life-saving importance of her intervention during impossible circumstances. Their formal recognition request highlighted individual achievement that had exceeded normal military performance standards while preserving entire unit integrity through extraordinary personal sacrifice and tactical competence. Colonel Martinez discovered through classified briefings that Sarah had been conducting comprehensive evaluation of forward operating base Reaper's defensive capabilities when the emergency occurred, explaining her immediate availability and equipment access during the crisis situation. Her assessment mission had included analysis of tactical vulnerabilities, defensive positioning, and response procedures that required specialized expertise. Defensive capability assessment revealed that Sarah's evaluation had identified weaknesses in base security, while her recommendations for improvement had been under review when the Marine unit became trapped. Her immediate response during the emergency had demonstrated practical application of tactical expertise while providing real-world validation of her analytical assessments and improvement recommendations. Military intelligence analysis confirmed that Sarah's intervention had prevented potential catastrophic loss of an entire Marine battalion, while demonstrating individual capabilities that exceeded documented records for sniper performance under extreme combat conditions. Her achievement represented exceptional individual contribution that had strategic impact on coalition operations while preserving valuable military assets and personnel. Loss prevention calculations showed that Sarah's tactical intervention had saved approximately $80 million in military equipment, training investment, and operational capability while preserving irreplaceable human resources that represented years of specialized military development. Her individual achievement had significant strategic value that extended far beyond immediate tactical success and life preservation. Official commendation procedures began through proper military channels recognizing Sarah's exceptional service that exceeded normal civilian contractor duty requirements, while acknowledging tactical achievement that had saved numerous lives through individual excellence under extreme combat conditions. Her performance demanded formal recognition through appropriate military award systems despite her civilian status. Commendation documentation emphasized exceptional individual achievement that had transformed impossible tactical circumstances into successful mission completion while demonstrating capabilities that exceeded active-duty military performance standards. Sarah's tactical excellence had established new benchmarks for individual contribution while providing valuable lessons for future operations and training development. Equipment analysis and tactical methodology documentation proceeded through military intelligence channels as Sarah's preferences, techniques, and performance data were compiled for integration into official training programs. Her innovations in long-range engagement, tactical coordination, and equipment employment offered significant enhancements to existing military capabilities and training standards. Training program integration included analysis of Sarah's ballistic calculation methods, target prioritization techniques, and tactical communication procedures that had contributed to exceptional performance under hostile conditions. Her methodology offered improvements to existing doctrine while providing practical solutions that enhanced operational effectiveness for future special operations missions. Recognition from military leadership acknowledged Sarah's contribution as exceeding normal expectations for civilian contractor personnel, while emphasizing the life-saving impact of her exceptional performance during emergency circumstances. Her achievement demonstrated individual excellence that had prevented catastrophic military losses while establishing precedent for civilian contractor capabilities during crisis situations. The formal acknowledgement process established Sarah's position among elite military performers while creating documentation that would influence future policies regarding civilian contractor employment during emergency situations and specialized operations requiring exceptional individual capabilities that exceeded normal military availability and training standards. The 80 Marines from 3rd Battalion returned to full operational status within 72 hours of their extraction from Serpent Valley, their survival representing complete mission success achieved through exceptional individual performance that had transformed impossible circumstances into tactical victory. Medical evaluations confirmed minimal long-term effects from their ordeal, while psychological assessments revealed enhanced confidence in coalition support capabilities and rescue procedures. Corporal Jackson and his Marines maintained detailed accounts of their rescue that emphasized the precision and effectiveness of supporting fire that had enabled their survival and successful extraction. Their testimonials provided valuable tactical intelligence regarding enemy capabilities while confirming the life-saving impact of superior marksmanship that had exceeded normal military support standards throughout their desperate situation. Sarah's tactical methodology underwent comprehensive analysis through Marine Corps training development programs as her techniques were documented for integration into advanced sniper instruction curriculum. Her innovations in long-range engagement, target prioritization, and tactical coordination offered significant enhancements to existing training standards while providing practical solutions that improved operational effectiveness for special operations units. Advanced marksmanship programs incorporated Sarah's ballistic calculation methods, environmental assessment procedures, and equipment employment techniques that had contributed to exceptional performance under extreme combat conditions. Her methodology became required study material for Marine Corps Sniper School, while her tactical innovations influenced training standards throughout special operations communities. Staff Sergeant Rodriguez submitted formal requests for Sarah's continued involvement in training programs based on her demonstrated expertise and exceptional instructional capabilities that exceeded normal military training resources. His recommendations emphasized the value of her specialized knowledge while requesting expanded civilian contractor assignments that would enhance special operations training effectiveness. Rodriguez's assessment highlighted Sarah's ability to provide advanced instruction that complemented military training while offering practical experience that enhanced tactical competence among special operations personnel. Her civilian contractor status facilitated flexible assignment options that maximized training effectiveness while providing continuous capability development throughout multiple military units. Brigade Commander Colonel Hayes issued official commendation recognizing Sarah's exceptional service during emergency operations that exceeded normal civilian contractor duty requirements, while acknowledging tactical achievement that had saved numerous military personnel through individual excellence under extreme combat conditions. Her performance established precedent for civilian contractor capabilities during crisis situations. The formal commendation cited Sarah's tactical competence, professional performance, and life-saving contribution that had prevented catastrophic military losses while demonstrating individual capabilities that exceeded active-duty military performance standards. Her achievement warranted recognition through appropriate military award systems, despite civilian status restrictions on certain decorations. Marine unit personnel maintained ongoing contact with Sarah through official military channels that facilitated continued professional relationships while enabling knowledge transfer that enhanced operational capabilities throughout special operations communities. Their respect for her tactical expertise transcended traditional rank structure while establishing mentorship opportunities that benefited multiple military units. Professional relationships developed through emergency circumstances created lasting connections that enhanced training effectiveness while providing practical experience sharing that improved tactical competence among special operations personnel. Sarah's reputation within military communities facilitated expanded training opportunities while ensuring continuous capability development. Colonel Martinez implemented new protocols for emergency utilization of civilian contractor expertise during crisis situations that threaten coalition personnel or mission success. His policy changes recognized exceptional individual capabilities while establishing procedures that maximize tactical effectiveness during emergency circumstances requiring specialized skills beyond normal military availability. Emergency response protocols incorporated lessons learned from Sarah's exceptional performance while establishing guidelines for civilian contractor deployment during crisis situations requiring specialized expertise. The new procedures balanced regulatory compliance with tactical necessity while ensuring optimal utilization of available capabilities during emergency operations. Follow-up training exercises demonstrated measurable improvement in sniper capabilities throughout multiple military units as Sarah's techniques were integrated into standard training programs. Performance statistics showed enhanced accuracy, improved tactical decision-making, and increased operational effectiveness among personnel who had received instruction based on her methodology and practical experience. Training effectiveness measurements confirmed significant capability enhancement as military personnel achieved improved performance standards through instruction based on Sarah's tactical innovations and proven combat experience. Her contribution to military training programs provided lasting benefit that extended throughout special operations communities while establishing new performance benchmarks. The institutional impact of Sarah's exceptional performance created permanent changes in military training programs, emergency response procedures, and civilian contractor utilization policies that enhanced overall coalition capabilities while preserving valuable tactical knowledge for future operations. Her individual achievement had strategic implications that extended far beyond immediate tactical success. Long-term benefits included enhanced military training effectiveness, improved emergency response capabilities, and expanded utilization of specialized civilian contractor expertise during crisis situations requiring exceptional individual performance. Sarah's contribution established precedent for maximizing available capabilities while ensuring optimal tactical outcomes during emergency operations. Military communities recognize Sarah's exceptional achievement as establishing new standards for individual performance while demonstrating capabilities that inspired enhanced training standards and tactical development throughout special operations units. Her legendary status within sniper communities provided ongoing motivation for excellence while preserving tactical knowledge for future generations. The lasting impact of one individual's extraordinary performance had transformed military training programs, enhanced operational capabilities, and saved numerous lives through tactical excellence that exceeded normal human performance limitations. Sarah's achievement represented the pinnacle of individual contribution while establishing benchmarks that would influence military development for years to come. As you reflect on Sarah's incredible story of hidden expertise, saving lives under impossible circumstances, what resonates most with your own experiences of being underestimated or witnessing someone surprise others with unexpected capabilities? Her journey from overlooked contractor to recognized hero reminds us that extraordinary people often work quietly among us, ready to step forward when a moment demands their unique talents.